Hello all, welcome to Get Set Law. So today I am here to give you information about another national law university that has started the 3-year LLB program, right? So first we have seen that NLU Bangalore have started the 3-year LLB program, and last year NLU Odisha also started with this program. So first year NLU Odisha took admission on the basis of your graduation score. Then last year they have conducted the examination, and this year also the examination dates and schedule and everything is out. So without further delay, if you are planning to pursue your 3-year LLB course, right, you want to start your legal career, right, so this is again another opportunity for you to get into the best colleges out there, right? Another best college have also come up with this examination. So let's try to understand the paper pattern. Let's try to understand the level of difficulty, the types of questions that are asked, things that you should be focusing upon. Everything will be there in this video. If you want to know any other thing about this examination apart from the things that I have mentioned, please let me know in the comment box. I'll be happy to answer. So chalo, let's get started then. So first and the most important thing is the date of examination. So the exam is scheduled for 11th of May from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. right? So the exam is scheduled on 11th of May from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be a 2 hours examination, right? You have to go down to the center for this exam. Last date for registration for this exam, the forms are out. I have already made a form filling video for you all. You can fill out the form for this examination. The last date for registration is 31st March till midnight, that is 11:59 p.m. I will recommend you something, that please don't wait for the last day to approach. Please fill out the form if you have decided that I want to pursue the examination, I want to pursue this 3-year LLB program, then you should go ahead and fill out the form without further delay. Next is the date of declaration of results. So on 24th of May, the results will be declared. If we talk about the total seat intake, it is 60. It is inclusive of all the reservations. So all the reservation, domicile, SC, ST, EWS, anything, horizontal, vertical, everything is included here. And fees, if we give you an idea, is 2,47,520 per annum, right? So this is your fee. Again, one thing that I would like to highlight here is that this was the fee structure and it is tentative to change. So it is not something that will be followed throughout, right? It is tentative to change. So before you go ahead with the admission, please visit the website and check the current fee structure. Right now, this fee structure is present in the website. So I have taken that information from there. I have also pinned the website link in the description for you all, so that if you want to visit the website, get some information, it is there, right? Moving ahead to the eligibility criteria. So the most important thing is that the candidates who are currently in their final year, right, who are in their final year, who will be appearing for the examination, for their final examination before May and June, they are also eligible to appear. Apart from that, candidates who have already completed their undergraduate degree, for general category candidates, you should have a minimum score of 45% in your undergraduate degree, and for SC ST candidates, a marks relaxation is given of by 5%, so you should have a 40% in your undergraduate degree. That is the minimum eligibility criteria. There is no upper age limit. So there is no upper age limit that this maybe if you are above 30, you will not be able to appear for this examination. It's not like that, right? So you can appear for this examination. The basic minimum criteria is that you should have a graduation degree or you should be in the final year of your examination, right? So this is the basic eligibility criteria. Again, one thing that I would like to highlight here is you should not be pursuing a diploma program. You should not have a degree from an open university. It should be a proper full-time undergraduate program, right, from any discipline. Next is the paper pattern, the exam pattern, right? So the total questions will be 120 multiple choice types of questions will be asked, a question followed by options. You have to pick up the correct option, right? And these are the subjects that is covered. On the basis of the previous year paper, question paper, I'll also tell you the important topics that you should be focusing upon in next few minutes. So that please make sure that you're watching this video till the end, because it will be very informative and helpful for you all to prepare for the examination, right? So current affairs, GK, logical reasoning and verbal reasoning, these are the three sections that are included in this preparation. Time, as I've already mentioned, 120 minutes, 2 hours duration will be given. The best part is that there is no negative marking. So you have to solve the entire paper. There is no negative marking, no fear of getting the incorrect answer and then losing out on marks. It's not there, right? And for every correct answer you will get 1 marks, right? So this is there. This is the paper pattern, the basic paper pattern. Moving ahead to the subjects, right? Moving ahead to the subjects, this list, this topic list is entirely on the basis of the topics that were covered in the last year paper, right? So in the last year paper, whatever topics were covered in all the subjects, I have taken that for you. I have compiled it for you all, so that you can get an understanding and you can get a start, a proper start, right? Without not in a haphazard manner that what to do, how to do. You will have a complete topic list for you all and you can follow that, right? So that is there for you all. So general knowledge, the topics that were covered were history, Indian history, right? Focus on that. Indian geography, science, economics, environment, a lot of questions on reports and index, international organizations, UN, TRIPS, WTO, these things were there. Books and authors, government policies and missions, these were also there. Committees and commissions, and legal aptitude. Again, you can also ask, ma'am, but what about legal aptitude? What kind of questions can we expect? The civics or the polity part, appointments, the constitutional position holders, these things you can expect. The civics or the polity part, the basic part, right, that we have read, the fundamental rights, the fundamental duties, DPSPs, these things, right? Apart from that, national symbol and anthem, song, flag, etc., Indian borders, award, space, ISRO, NASA, these questions were there, agriculture, right? And for the current events, focus on past 1 year current events, specifically focus on current events from the month of June 24 till April 25, specifically with respect to national and international level current events. Focus on those things. That will be very important for you all for preparing the GK section. Now the next part is, ma'am, how can I prepare for this section? What to do for this section? So for this section, you can take up any static GK book, Lucent, or anything that you want to. Even in our course, we provide you the current static GK book as well as the monthly magazine. That will be helpful for you all. So you can take up any static GK book and start reading these topics, the topics that I have mentioned in the previous slide. Start reading these topics first and solve the previous year paper to get an understanding that once I have read, am I able to answer these questions or not. And for the current affairs, any newspaper will be sufficient for you all. But since considering the paucity of time, that we do not have enough time in our hands right now, 2 months approximately, right? So what you can do is you can follow any good monthly magazine, any good monthly roundups that will cover your GK. Even you can follow GK Today, that will cover your GK in properly for this examination. Next is logical reasoning section. It is divided into two parts, critical reasoning and analytical reasoning. In critical reasoning, a passage will be given, and in that passage a RC kind of question will be there, and from that reading comprehension you are supposed to identify the central idea of that passage, argument that are strengthening or weakening the sentence that is there, tone of the author, assumption, conclusion. These type of questions are asked in the critical reasoning part. Coming to analytical reasoning part, blood relations, analogy, coding, decoding, odd words, puzzle, sitting arrangement, series and sequence, direction, syllogisms, these type of questions were asked in the logical reasoning section, right? Moving ahead to how to prepare for it, you can refer to any good verbal and non-verbal reasoning book, R.S. Agarwal book, M.K. Pandey book. This will be very helpful for you to prepare for the examination. Apart from that, please solve the previous year paper. I always ask all my students that before you appear for any examination, please go through the previous year paper. That will give you an understanding of the paper pattern, right? So that is one thing. And please analyze your mistake. Try to understand why you have gone wrong, because this is one section where you can score very much, right? Because the scores are in your hands. You just have to apply certain tricks and formulas and you'll get the answer, right? Moving ahead to the last section is the types of questions that were asked in vocabulary is in verbal reasoning is vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms, subject verb agreement, types of sentence, parallelism, different there were questions from grammar. Grammar also becomes important. Questions were from adjective, adverb, tense, pronoun, verb, articles, conjunction. These type of questions were there. Active, passive voice, sentence completion, and reading comprehension. These type of questions were there. Reading comprehension, the basic reading comprehension from which you will be asked certain things to identify from the passage. These type of things were there. So this is with respect to the verbal reasoning section. How you can prepare for this section is, first and the most important thing is, for the reading section you can start reading Aeon essays or the newspaper editorial and try to understand or highlight the words that you are finding that are new. Try to highlight the main conclusion, what the author is trying to say. Try to identify those things, right? For grammar, you can refer to any good book. If I have to recommend, Junior English Grammar book will be sufficient for you, or any 3-year LLB guidebook will help you out here. And please, the most important thing after solving anything is analyzing your mistake. Make sure that you are reading, you're trying to see that, okay, I've read this topic, where have I made the mistake? This is again the important part, and the previous year paper. So please solve the previous year paper to get an understanding of the paper pattern, the level of difficulty. For all the sections, it will be very important, very helpful for you all. So this is it with respect to NLU Odisha preparation. If you have any doubt, if you have any query, please make sure that you are pointing it in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to answer all your queries, all your doubts. And if you are appearing for this examination, all the very best, and let me know how can I help you all. Thank you so much, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. See you all in the next video.